Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to the letter which I played the demo of, well, exactly 3 years ago, and, well, Halloween is here, so I decided let's begin this game for real, and yeah. It will be a long story. From what I saw, it is super complex, so yeah, should be interesting. Nice. Prologue. The Ermengarde Mansion. The good thing is, I don't really remember much, so because it's been so long. So yeah, nice. I should have played it earlier. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luckburn, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Interesting. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended, when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. That after Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited, and that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. Okay, honestly, now I'm looking into the windows if I see anything. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers of the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With full regard for the truth, they had Bria Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. Not so brave if you ask me. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. We'll see if that happens. Good luck. Technically, before I started this, I went on Facebook and the developers posted how the game should be played, like go bad endings, go some kind of endings, go true ending, and then something else. I think we'll try to reach the good ending and we'll see if it's possible for me, okay? Alright, thanks for the good luck part. We'll see. Isabella. October 21st, Friday. Sound great, you guys.
Hello? Isabella? Are you there? Where are you?
Give me a second because I'm interested in something. Relation. Whoa. Controls, options, branching tree, what? No. Relationship. Oh my god. This is so good. Okay, Isabella. Not so good with Hannah. Rather good with Zahari. Average with Marianne. Good with Becca. Average with Ashton. And not too good with Luke. Shouldn't it be like full with Isabella? Anyway. Okay, so we are not answering. I wonder what happens. Like I will let it hit 1 minute. Wow. Like she's so patient. I kind of wonder how if there will be some disconnection or whatever after some time, but okay. A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose! I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
Oh, okay, I like Isabella's voice already.
What do you mean, what's the matter?
Okay, that really sounded British.
It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised.
Hey, I'm at school, right? I mean, she's at school. Yeah. There is one thing I probably mentioned before, and it's about the background. 3 years ago, they were still all in motion, and this was crazy thing for a VM. And I still love it. Because I don't think it's implemented that much in VNs still. Maybe in big ones, but small ones not really.
Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you?
Yes.
You chickened out.
No.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
Unless I forget about them.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
Huh?
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't go to a house that is said to be haunted. I mean, probably not true, but I'd rather not find out if it's true. Unless you tell me it's haunted by a cute girl that doesn't do anything terrible like killing to you. Or torturing you.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
I think Rose doesn't know what kind of VN we are in.
And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits.
You don't know that! They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
Nah.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
Wait, another one?
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine, fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
I look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca giving me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started? You're working together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about?
Wait, the character... Seriously?
Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps?
She's animated as well when she talks. This is mind-blowing. Oh, by the way, was Cleaners. Diablo, Dinah. Something Lloyd. Cariza. Okay.
You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her.
Huh.
And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all.
This is ridiculous, man. This is so good. I mean, I'm 12 minutes into this game, and I'm mind blown. I was mind blown, I'm pretty sure, during the demo as well, but now this is something else. I mean, even the characters are animated when they talk. Shit, man. Seriously makes you wish that everyone was doing VNs this way. Not to mention, every single character is voiced. This is like the best thing possible for me. Because I'm not going to lose voice at all. And I will not be confused by like to which character I give which voice. Even though I always mess up anyway. Even in shorts. Anywho.
I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it.
I need that too, so can I join in?
Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus!
Huh.
They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
I wonder why. I mean, totally not suspicious at all, right?
They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
Huh. A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
Hey. No loans.
Or Ashton.
No loans, because I have no clue who that is.
We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
How good is she with this Ashton guy? I think it would be more possible from Zachary, but still, loans are no. Wait, I can go back? Down? Oh, I can't, it gets me to backlog, alright. I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can't tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
I can't believe this. Even the facial expressions are changing this way. It was ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. This is like... shit! This is like next level VN. Next level. This is like freaking 5 levels ahead of most of VNs I've played so far. She crosses her arms and grimaces at default. Her voice slightly rises and she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded by Why? Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you.
But they are cheap.
You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Haven't happened so far. I eat other things too. You're not my mom. Here we go again. Alright. Okay, there is a lot of safe areas. I wonder if there will be more pages or not, but I would need a lot. Like 10 times of what we have right now, I think. Let's save here. Did it save? It did save. Yeah, don't be confused. I said we are going for the Halloween continuation like previously. Obviously, I'm starting uploading this on Halloween, okay? It doesn't mean I haven't started the game earlier. I had to. Alright, I will not say you're not my mom. I will go, I eat other things too. Okay? Because I do.
Hey! I eat other things too.
Achievement unlocked, this or that. The fact that two things popped up here and here kind of like got me distracted. I didn't know what popped up in the top left corner. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best form I can master. This same I use with my younger siblings when they are being difficult towards here. Plus. Yes! Oh, so this shows like the starting level for the character? And we can see if we go up or down. Okay, that's nice. I like it. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Everything canned? Because wrinkling her nose, by the time I get to the end of the small list, she even went a little green on the last one. Wait, she actually went a little green. I would have laughed at that. If I didn't know it would be only lead to be more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
What happened last year?
In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some fondly distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there is only warmth in her smile. There really is.
What am I going to do with you?
She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing. I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Wait a second. How do you reheat stuff in fridge? Okay, I want to see that fridge because... What? I mean, microwave, sure, but... Oven, okay, but... Reheating in the fridge? How?
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me.
How do you reheat stuff in the fridge?
You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime.
Okay, I need to check out if there are fridges with reheating system.
And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
Same. I would never. I think never. Who knows? fridge that reheats food? Is there such a thing? How many times can I reheat food? How many times can you reheat leftovers? That's not what I'm looking for. I guess there is no such thing.
And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself.
Yes, that's about the pride. Also about not owning money, okay?
The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse, just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small, petty things, but she really feels like a real sister to me. Even the hair is bouncing now that I look at it. My god! This is some crazy stuff. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements when she takes a glance at something behind me snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute.
I won't say what else bounced right now that I didn't notice just before.
We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
Oh my... Yep, it really bounced. It wasn't my imagination. Jesus. With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. That's precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying about the other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold for a couple of days now, something about the strange weather or not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. So I'm kinda similar to her in that area, like I've never really taken a day off, unless we are talking about school. When it was school, it was a little, you know, pain in the stomach or in the head, and I was like, Mom, I'm not able to go to school today. And yeah. But to work, always there. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. I mean, technically there are reasons I just have to, okay? I, can't really take days off because of certain reasons. Anyway, look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you.
She also has a little bit of a British accent, doesn't she?
I'll call you if I still feel bad. and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
Okay. The better area. That didn't sound British. She offers me a reassuring smile and I can't decide. Why do I even bother? There is no stopping her once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
Alright, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
The blush.
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. Take it as a sign to finally end the conversation at my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone, her classroom and her thoughts. October 21st, Friday, Luxburn. That was a bit too fast. Zarbag's Cafe. Okay, I'm pretty sure this was not included in the demo, to be honest. Pre-Reality or Corporation Library. Sleepy Ship Inn. Okay. Bus stop. Antiques. Miss Flowers. Bar. The Crawl. And let me point this out as well, because this is a thing that doesn't really happen in VNs so far. At least the ones I played. There are actually people in the background. You know, there are a lot of games that in which it was bothering me when there was like the streets were crowded and so on, and you look at the freaking background and there is no one there, just like buildings, and it was really bothering me. And now you say it was crowded, I say it really is. I mean, it isn't, but there are people. This is so good. Like little things like that. This is beautiful, man. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently everyone in Luxburn City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautions, sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there is something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. What kind of music is that? You know what I actually have to do? Huh. Okay, I wanted to listen to that music in the background. Anyway, thankfully it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. Actually, let's make... Oh, I didn't apply, so... God. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon. Although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's from Rose again, anyway.
Rose?
Guess again.
That voice.
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
Hmm? Interesting.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
Ash chuckles, and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever. Bye.
Stupid asshole! Always tease me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. Okay, journal update from... Wait, there is an update to the journal? What? Wait a sec, this is ridiculous, man. Wait, nothing here. Wait, there is stuff here as well? Like, we can get stuff into the past or whatever? Man, this is ridiculous. Okay, so what do you have here? Before going to Ermengarde Mansion, Isabella Santos drove by Sangoreti High School to check on Rebecca Giles. The former reminded the latter take her fluent symbol of living. On the way to the mansion, Isabella received a phone call from Ashton Frey, reminding her of Zachary Steele's movie premiere that night. Okay. There's the timeline. We have the profiles. Holy shit, so much detail, man. Okay, not about these people, but Isabella. Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. May 28th. Kemi, 26 years old. Oh, 1 year older than me. 158. Okay, I'm a bit taller. Estate agent. Filipino. Roman Catholic. Oh, same! So you know what's my state to the church already. If you are with me for a longer time. Fine arts undergraduate? Okay. Likes cinnamon rolls. Dogs. We would get along. Food. We would get along. Police procedural dramas. I guess you can call me. And teleseries. Okay. Comedies. Karaoke. Okay, karaoke part. That's the part I don't like. I mean, I might like being there, but I wouldn't like singing myself because I hate singing. Okay, she's the third child among seven, daughter of a laundrywoman and a jeepney driver. She went to public school and was an average student but took to art easily. And she pursued a degree in fine arts as encouraged by her father. However, when the man was diagnosed with terminal illness, she had to stop studying to make money. It was her aunt who helped her get work overseas in order to earn more money than any local job could get her. Rose Cooper became her mentor as soon as she started as an agent at BRC. It's been 5 years since she met her neighbor, Rebecca. She met Ashton during an unfortunate incident involving her first sale at Dublin Court and later Zachary through him. Interesting. Alright. You know what? Before we go to the dimension, let's end the episode. I know, nothing spooky happens, even though it's... You know what, maybe because nothing spooky happened, I will upload this earlier? I might do this, I might just do this, and we'll leave the spooky part, because I'm sure there was a spooky part in the demo, I think. So I'll leave the spooky part for the 31st. Halloween is on 31st? I think it's on 31st. Whatever. Yeah, let's end the episode and we'll continue this tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.